They told you this wasn't happening. They told you that you were a conspiracy theorist if you even suggested it. They told you you were a right-wing conspiracy theorist and evil and all of the buzzwords if you even suggested this was happening.
The core is rotten, and I can behold the tide.
And yet, we see more and more proof that it damn sure is happening. This is Villiers School in Limerick Island, as they have been completely captured by left-wing ideology of victimhood, segregation, gender bias, and critical race theory. Have a look at this video. Now tell me that this isn't staged, and if any of these children would possibly have said, "I don't want to do this, teacher," do you think they would have stayed at the school for long? Rest assured as well, this is a pretty good school. It's actually a boarding school, so they stay there. So not only are the teachers teachers, they're also sort of parents, and they're doing this sort of stuff. Have a look at this.
Oh gee, you got your braids and I love them.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to get them for longitude. I think they're so exotic.
You shouldn't. My culture isn't an accessory.
What do you mean? I've never tried them before. I want to get them.
Yeah, I know, but this is for my culture, not for your fashion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have known, but I had to learn.
I should have known, but I had to learn. I should have known, but I had to learn.
Why cannot wear your braids if I'm white? Because that is cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation is the act of taking or using things from a culture that is not your own, especially without showing that you understand or respect this culture.
Tell me this, would Leah wear braids in a job interview or in a formal situation?
She only wants braids because they're exotic.
She will not wear them for an everyday purpose.
For Grace, it is more of a costume for the concert, but for Shalom, it is part of her culture and who she identifies as.
So there you go. That was a cringe fest, wasn't it? You noticed how not one of them looked overjoyed at having to do this sort of a video. You noticed how they all sounded bored, senseless. Did you notice that? Let's not get into the actual nitty-gritty of this, but let me just say this. Braids are not your cultural only. I'm sorry whether you think that's the case or not, but it's not. These are busts from ancient Greece. Ancient Greece. Have you noticed there's a trend? Braids. Have you noticed that? So this cultural appropriation crap is just a way to beat... You notice how they only said it about white people? It's just to beat white people over the head. You're not allowed to copy our culture while standing in clothes that Europeans made in a school in Europe. The list could go on the things that they have appropriated in return. It only seems to be a one-sided thing because that's the way it's designed. It's designed as a cudgel to beat white people with. Well, I would actually say there's a claim to braids before yourselves. So who are the cultural appropriation perpetrators? Let me know what you think. I'd like to know your opinion. They need to make sense, don't they? And this isn't the only thing that's captured them. The gender has captured them as well. They've got gender-neutral toilets, all of the gubbins that comes with it. Absolutely shocking from a secondary school, this. Let me know what you think, though. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.